Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video I wanted to talk about a person that I honestly have always wanted to do a little bit of a deep dive into. That's going to be Kenneth Dean. And he is probably better known as the guy that comes over the radio at the beginning of the eviction notice event. Now, this event came out with the whole Test Your Metal update, and I know that it is a personal favorite, not just among me, but among a lot of 76 players. You get a ton of loot from it, ton of miniguns, stuff like that, and it's pretty fun. There's a whole horde of mutants and stuff that come. But when you first join the mission, over the intercom you hear this guy named Kenneth Dean telling you that you need to repair the rad scrubber, because if it's not repaired, the super mutants will overrun the area and they'll never be able to rebuild this area into the Foundation Outpost that they are currently working on. So if that didn't give it away, I am here at the eviction notice event, which is which is very close to the Foundation Outpost, if not the same fucking location. I honestly don't remember what Kenneth Dean exactly says before he comes over the radio, but he does say that he is, he's dying of a wound or radiation or something like that, and he has since perished. You can actually kind of see him all the way over there, which is where we're going to be going very, very soon. So there's Kenneth's little resting place. He's just taking a little dirt nap there. So it's going to be a brief video today, but he actually has something called Kenneth Dean's journal on his person. So what I'm going to do is read that, maybe take a little bit of a look around the place and just see what we can come up with here. So where was that? Oh yeah, right over here. My bad, Kenneth. Didn't mean to leave you hanging. All right, Kenneth's journal. Let's see what this has to say. Let me grab that. Okay. June 9th. Building is going well, but supplies are disappearing quicker than we'd expected. Seen some big footprints near storage, and Ruggy said they saw something big running through the trees. Sent a call to Foundation for backup and more supplies. Hopefully that should calm the crew down, and we can get back to work. Looks like that's really it. I can assume that those, big shadows, big footprints are going to be the super mutants. So, let's look at this on the map. If you guys don't know, Huntersville is the source of the super mutant infestation in West Virginia. And, pretty obviously, the Foundation Outpost and Huntersville are very, very close. Huntersville only being, just kind of over the hill over there. So what we can infer is that there must have been maybe like a super mutant tribe here, something like that, that the Foundation came and wiped out. And that started some kind of animosity, or the super mutants from Huntersville were on a patrol, walking around, or just saw them, or saw all this commotion over here at the Foundation Outpost, and they were like, no humans there today. Super mutants no like humans. So, it's not like there was really any, big motive behind this. I mean, there's super mutants. All they want to do is fucking kill, so it's not like we have to spend time worrying about that. But obviously, the super mutants were not too happy about these settlers moving in on their land, so they come back here to kind of take it over, and this rad scrubber is what we have to defend to make sure that we can fend them off for good. So, let's just take a brief little look around here. I don't think we're going to be finding anything that's super important to the story, but there might be a couple things that just give us a little bit of an insight into what they were doing here before the eviction notice event. Starting on the bottom here, nothing really too crazy. From what it looks like on the most part is there were a lot of kind of ruined buildings, stuff like that, this kind of scaffolding here, and the Foundation is kind of just coming here and trying to make the settlers are coming here trying to make another foundation out of this. And hopefully, with the next update, Nuka World on Tour, or maybe a following update, they will actually be able to improve this area and kind of build on it a little more to show that progress has been made. The only areas that really the settlers have built are going to be these kind of fresh wooden log houses. This is kind of the theme with Foundation, so we can assume that any building like this is what they're working on, and this one actually does look unfinished among the rest of them. So there we are. Although, what the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that this was a lamp just floating on the peg there. I didn't even see the table thing there. Interesting. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. It looks like they really just started getting stuff ready here, and then shit hit the fan. Nothing too crazy, although I will say this is a very good place for workbenches. If you're, in the event, there's also a stash box here. There is a bed. You got this here. Oh, there's a note here. Crater observations 2. I wonder if I'll find the first one, but hey, let's check this out. June 21st. That strange machine seems to be working. Not quite sure how. Looks like the crew just threw together some junk. Look, they're clever, I'll tell you. This should take care of the rads, but it seems a bit flimsy, more that I look at it. Hopefully this rowdy bunch don't break it. I'm wondering, is this going to be a note from? Actually, I'm going to make the inference. I think that this is a note from somebody from the Raiders. Spying on the people here at the Foundation Outpost, and it honestly seems like they're not really too hostile. Like they're almost kind of rooting for the settlers here. That's a good thing. Maybe in the future of this game, there'll be a way where the settlers and the raiders can come together and actually do something good for Appalachia. But yeah, this is, again, really cool. There's a nice bed here. They really should give you this bed for your camp. I don't know if you can or not, but that would just be absolutely epic. I love this bed so much. So cool. There you go, stash box. So, moving on, let's see what else we have. Again, I told you there's a lot of crafting stuff here, so let me just get onto that. Nothing down here too much. But moving on up, we come across another building. So, let's see what's inside here. Another beautiful cot. Looks like the super mutants did a number here. Holy shit. They really just totally dissected that person. I'm not really seeing any other notes or anything like that, although I hope that we do find some. That would be nice. Oh, who is this? Ruggy. Oh no, it's Ruggy! Crater Observations 1. Setting up camp is going well. There's some old rubble down in... Oh, I see. There's some old rubble down in the center of the crater, but we're wary of rads. There's a couple of guys here who used to work in mechanics, seeing if they can do anything to help us lower the radiation. Okay! Well, thank you, Ruggy. That really kind of just made the whole story make sense. Alright, folks, so, let me hop on here. It seems like this is actually a crater from a bomb or something like that. I literally had no idea. I thought this was just the natural, decline of the hill. Oh my god, that actually makes a lot of fucking sense. Okay, you know what, before we go into that, I'm just going to briefly show you guys these crafting areas because there is some pretty sweet stuff over here, and I do want to go talk about this. Okay, yeah. Weapons workbench here, armor workbench there, and there is a power armor workbench right over there. Let me do a brief sweep for any notes or anything like that, just to make sure I don't miss anything. What's over here on this table? Some books. Man, they should make it so you can display those books. Those would be really, really nice. Let me grab these or eat these potato crisps. Sorry, I've been talking for so long, my mouth has become numb. All right. Okay, what I want to talk about now is this crater. I want to see if there's anything in the middle of this that could show it's maybe from a bomb or from another world or something, but I don't think so. So, what we can infer from this is that a bomb or a nuclear bomb actually touched down here, and that is the source of all this radiation. For some idiotic reason, the Foundation thought it'd be a good idea to build here. Maybe actually it was a smart idea because, loss of radiation means nobody's living here. I guess aside from the mutants, but they wanted to, I guess, restart this place, rebuild, and this rad scrubber seems to be the thing that is taking all this radiation away. Ooh, a stim pack. Looks like this guy's having a grand old time here, just taking a little break. There's not a lot going around in this area, a lot of destroyed buildings, stuff like that. It's mostly an area that the super mutants have taken over. Oh, there's a hazmat suit there, in case you needed it during the event. Yeah, so I don't really think of anything else I can talk about, folks. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, settlers came here, they're trying to rebuild, the super mutants come down from Huntersville, and they're like, fuck no. And eviction notice is that big confrontation between them. So there you go, you got to keep this rad scrubber alive, fend them off, and then hopefully they'll be gone for good. All I want to say is rest Kenneth Dean. He really did a good job informing us of what we needed to do before his untimely demise. I want to say, shout out to Raggy, too. He was a real one. I'm just messing around. All right, folks, this is this is the kind of stuff I like to do. Taking kind of a small little thing from the game or something obscure and building on it and kind of revealing a little bit more of the story and hopefully helping you guys out a little bit. So hopefully next time you come to play Eviction Notice, you will remember your old friend Nav and what he told you about Kenneth Dean. All right, folks, I got one more video coming for you today, giving a tour of my new camp, Citadel Rock. Be on the lookout for that. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.